I'm Jane Kolodinsky. I chair the Department of Community Development and Applied Economics and direct the Center for Rural Studies at the University of Vermont. For the past 15 years, we've been studying the economics of information related to consumer decisions about genetically engineered foods. We started with the RBST, or recombinant bovine somatotropin issue, because Vermont is a dairy state. We were the first and only state that passed a mandatory labeling law that required products that may contain RBST to be labeled in the marketplace. Today, we have the same issue. Here we are 15 years later. The issue of genetic engineering and informing consumers about the genetically engineered ingredients in food is back on the forefront. Since the year 2000, the Center for Rural Studies' annual Vermonter poll has been asking Vermonters their opinions and knowledge about genetic engineering of food. We found in every single poll, regardless of whether you're male, female, regardless of your education, regardless of where you live in the state, that over 90% of Vermonters support the labeling of genetic engineered foods. So why would the University of Vermont be interested in getting information from Vermonters about their opinions and knowledge about genetically engineered foods? If you were to search the literature, you would find results that say between 5 and 95% of people in the United States oppose genetically engineered foods. You could look at the same literature and find between 5 and 95% of people in the United States are supportive of genetically engineered foods. And if you looked closely at these pieces of information, you would see that some of them are sponsored by industry, some of them are sponsored by politically oriented groups that have a political agenda, and very few are sponsored by unbiased third parties. If policies are to be made based on evidence and not just anecdotal ideas from parties who are interested in finding results that lean one way or the other, the university is in a perfect position to serve in that role. We are, after all, an unbiased third party who are only after conducting scientifically based, evidence-based research in order to help inform decision making.